Okay, so what we're gonna go over next is one of my favorite chokes. It's a modified loop choke off of the knee cut, off the cross collar knee cut. So we're here. Regardless of which entry we went into, whether the guy was coming up on his elbow or whether he fed you lapel, in either case, we end up with a cross collar knee cut. When I go for a cross choke, it's very common. When you go for the cross choke, the guy will try to defend by using his arm to try to stop the top hand. Or sometimes they'll even try to grab and pull your arm down, right? Here, so you can see, sometimes they'll try to pull your arm down, or sometimes you're going here and you keep trying to push it off, you know, right? Try to stop the hand. So what I do is I go, and then what I'm gonna do is actually going to go over the top, okay? So, very important that this hand is deep, right? First hand is deep. When I go, instead of going to the shoulder where he might be blocking, I'm going to go all the way to his belt. As I go to his belt, I cover his head and I drop my hip, okay? Does not matter that you're still in half guard or knee cut position with the bottom leg. Very important, I have to clamp my elbow towards my leg, right? I'm pinching this in really tight and I'm crowding over his head, keeping his head down. So it's very similar to the cross choke in the way that instead of having a block here, now my body becomes the block, okay? Here. And then all I do is a very similar finish. I just pull, I turn my wrist down, and I pull to get the tap. From here, we just pull up for finish. Drop all the way to your hip, holding the belt. Elbow pinch, and then I just pull up, and I get the tap. Now, I often ask this next question, which is, do I have to grab the belt? Can I just hold it? And the answer is yes. If the guy's belt isn't on, don't do this move. Nice thing about IBJJF is they always stop the matches, make you tie your belt nice and neat, which makes this even easier. When you go over, you have to grab the belt because the guy can turn up, and then you will finish from the top or from the bottom. So I go and I drop here. If something happened, I messed up, and the guy rolls to the top, I need this belt so I can keep this arm pinched and he can't pull his head out. Right? Pull your head out. Very hard. So now I can finish right here from the bottom just by pulling it across. So again, get the grip, right? If he's sitting up, my knee is always going into the stomach. Even if he was doing the lift health technique, right, and he's down, you can still do the move. You don't need the guy to be sitting up in order to do it, right? But I'm going over the top and I'm grabbing. And I grab it. If my toes are back, sometimes it's very hard for the guy to come up in the first place, and it's good to finish it. But even if he messes up and he does come on top, you'll finish it from the bottom, okay? And then, again, the pull is here, right? One of the other nice things about this choke is if the guy does put his chin down to stop himself from being choked, what will happen is when you turn this up, it'll crank his neck, okay? So as I go, it becomes not clean, but when you start cranking the guy's neck, he'll generally open his guard and try to put his back flat to the ground, and he'll just pass anyway. So it doesn't really matter if the guy defends or not. My only advice would be make sure that you have the grip deep before you start, because once you start and drop, you're not going to be able to adjust your grip at all. Okay? So that's one of my favorite all-time chokes. I get that all the time. It's a very old school choke, also very effective.